Yo, what's going on, folks? Retrospective Dave here, and welcome to my legit check of the Travis Scott Jordan 1 Low, medium olive. So first, you want to check for the silver chip behind the box label. I think this is a very good way to legit check your sneakers in my opinion. Just be very careful when peeling back the label to avoid damaging the box. Another area of the shoe that I highly suggest that you inspect is the Cactus Jack branding on the tongue. The real pairs would be centered perfectly to the borders of the rectangular area, whereas the text on a lot of the fake pairs would be scaled too small and off-centered as well. Next, it's very important that you use the rock test for this particular sneaker. You want to place both sneakers on a flat surface, and when you tap the top of both shoes, you will notice that the right shoe moves and the left one does not. You'll also notice that the rocking motion isn't continuous on the right shoe, which means that once you pull the right shoe back and let it go, it will snap back to its original position. Once you remove the insoles from the shoe and flip them over, you will notice something distinctive on the left insole that isn't present on the right insole. Notice how the glue lines extend all the way across the right insole, but on the left insole, the lines are asymmetric. The first line is shorter than the second line, and the second line is shorter than the third line. But from the third line down, the lines are even. There's no paper stuffed inside of the shoe this time around. However, we do have shoe trees, and both should read die-cut sock liner. Another detail I feel you should look into is the front portion of the tongue tab. If you pull the back of the tab and fold the nylon tongue down, you will see white marks on both sides of the tongue tab. These white marks do not rub off, and they can be seen on both shoes. Now, if you purchased a pair that was distributed in the UK or Europe, then your pair will not have the sizing stickers. You will, however, have the alternative sticker that is usually found on authentic pairs from those specific regions. And if your pair was distributed in the United States, then you will have the standard sizing stickers that should be at the bottom of the insoles. When you apply the black light to these shoes, the tongue tab, the Cactus Jack tab, the sizing tag, the threading around the footbed, the Cactus Jack logo behind the swoosh, and the branding on the insoles will illuminate. Moving on to the box, there are no stickers or stamps underneath the box lid. There is one YCM sticker inside of the box. There is what appears to be a sticker underneath the box, but it's really just an outline. And the official colorway for this shoe is medium olive, black, sail, and muslin. So as for my final thoughts on this sneaker, it's going to be very hard to authenticate this shoe. So if you have the opportunity to buy the sneaker in person, especially if you're paying resale for it, then I highly suggest that you do so. I'm not saying to avoid StockX or Flight Club, but what I am saying is that if you have the opportunity to buy it in person, at least you can inspect it before you hand over your money. If you got something useful out of this video, definitely hit the like, consider subscribing if you haven't already. Also hit the notification bell to be notified when I upload new content. Until then, stay fresh, blessed, and free of stress, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.